What's going on, guys? Chamber 23 here, back out with another video, and today we have another discussion video, and today is a really cool topic. But before I get into it, just want to say, by this point, I hope you have, but if you have not, check out the discussion video. Description down below has a link to it. Describes everything that's happening this summer, as long as a nice full calendar of when I'm uploading and what it is. So hopefully a lot of you guys already knew what the topic was and what I was uploading today. But if not, my topic for the discussion today is Jordan versus LeBron versus Kobe versus Durant, and not in basketball. I'm just talking about their sneakers. So this is going to be really difficult. So what I'm basically going to do is just group them as the LeBron 9, the KD 4, and the Kobe 7, and then with the Jordan 2012. Some of you might think that's unfair for Jordan in this sense with the 2012, but I really can't take all of Jordan 1 through 23 and the 2009, 10, 11, 12, because realistically the Jordan series would destroy all of them. So just based out of sheer everything. So I'm just going to limit it to the most recent performance model. Most comfortable all around. I've tried on all of them, and I'd probably have to say that the personally, the Jordan 2012 is extremely comfortable. Then I would rank it as the Jordan 2012 as 1. Number 2, I would have to go with the KD 4. And then the LeBron 9, and then the Kobe 7. Personally, I don't know what it is about the Kobe 7. Maybe it's just kind of like skinny and long. I don't know, my foot's a little bit on the wider side, so it doesn't really fit in as well. And I find that I have to go up really like a size and a half from my normal size to even just be comfortable, let alone like be happy with them. So that's why I would put them as number 4. The LeBron 9 is a little tight on me. And I find that sometimes, unless I tighten it like really tight at the top, the kind of like the side things around the ankle can like rub up against my leg, and it's a little annoying. And then the KD 4 is just like a low top, so it's just comfortable. And the 2012 is very comfortable in my opinion. I like all 3 of the inserts. None of them, like, I don't know, I think it might be, was it like play fast or whatever, play strong. I don't know, one of those I like the most. After comfort, I'd have to go with best looks all around. I think the LeBron 9 takes it in this category. I think the LeBron 9, when it first came out, I do have to say I was one of those haters on it. I really didn't think that it was going to be anything special. And it turned out that there was really good colorways. What I have to say for it is that the colorways are what made the shoe, in my opinion. The shoe itself was nothing better than the 8, the actual shoe, but I thought the colorways really made it stand out above the other shoes. Then after the LeBron 9, I would have to go with the KD 4. Colorways on that too was sick. You had the Nerfs and the Weathermans were my 2 favorite, as I would assume a lot of people's were favorites. They had all the I don't know, I don't want to butcher it. Was it the Ibel, like the EYBLs for like the youth basketball leagues? Those were really fresh. The N7s were fresh. The Christmases, like the copper ones. Like there are a lot of really nice colorways. I really like the Rhode green, like the undefeated colorway. I thought that was a fresh one. Pretty much just named like all the non-GRs. But yeah, I thought the Durant, nice looking shoe. I thought it took, in terms of evolution, I thought it was a big step up from the KD 3, which I always put into it. I thought that in terms of LeBron, it might have been kind of just equal with the LeBron 8, not really a step down or a step up. I liked the colorways a lot more on the LeBron 9 than LeBron 8. So I'd have to say for those 2. So it does go LeBron 9, KD 4, and then I would have to say the Kobe 7, then Jordan 2012. Personally, I didn't really like, I don't want to say I didn't like the Jordan 2012, but it was definitely the least favorite in these 4. It has grown on me a lot recently, and I wouldn't mind picking up the Year of the Dragon. But at the same time, I don't really feel like dishing out all that money for them, especially if I just think they're fair. The Kobe 7 I did like. I thought the Galaxy was really fresh. I liked how they had all the different designs. The Cheetahs and the Galaxies were very nice colorways. I was really happy with how those turned out. But overall, I think I like the other ones better. So that's why I would have to put the the Kobe 7 as number 3. The overall value of the shoes, and this is purely on resale value, not on I don't know what to call it, personal value. It's tough. I would have to say that the LeBron 9 is the most valuable, just out of the sheer number of colorways it had that go for a lot. Obviously, if you're going by one shoe, one colorway, you'd have to go with the KDs because of the nerfs. Those go for quite a bit, around like a grand, was it now? $1,000 now. But all the other ones usually go for, and the Weathermans can be around anywhere from 4 to 6. I've seen online, sometimes like 350 to 600, depending on the seller or condition. But besides those two, a lot of them are under 200, or like 200 and below. It's kind of not fair to count the eyeballs or whatever those are, just because those weren't like a release. Those were more of like a player editions. So you can't really count those as part of it. But I would say the LeBron has to be number 1, and then the KD, and then I would say the Kobe, and then Jordan. The Jordan didn't really have too many colorways that were worth much over retail. But the LeBron certainly did. They had quite a bit of colorways, although I would have to say, if the LeBron had just as many colorways as the Durant, I would say Durant would probably be over, just because, actually, I don't know, that's a hard one. Tell me down below which you think is most valuable. I'm still sticking with LeBron. If you're going one colorway to one colorway, you'd have to go with Durant because of the nerfs. Yeah, best performance shoe. Now, if you guys don't know by watching my videos, I'm really not too much of a baller. Like, I play, like, rec, like, messing around, but nothing real too serious. Like, I'm not, like, a Nightwing or anyone like that. J-Star plays pretty seriously for, like, a men's group. I don't really do that, but I do like to just kind of mess around. And I actually can't speak for myself on this section. I'm going by reports and what I've heard in the past, and I'm not going by who's in the NBA Finals or whatever, or who won the NBA's. NBA Finals are still going on when I'm making this right now. It's actually 3-1 Miami. So I don't know who won. But yeah, so I'm not going by the NBA players because that's kind of unfair. I'm going by what I've heard. The Jordan 2012, I've heard, is a fantastic basketball shoe from J-Star. He's talked very highly of it when he did his Galaxy weekend when he was down in Orlando. He said that they were a great performance shoe, so I'm going to have to take his word on it. And he said that was a great shoe. I've heard very good things from the LeBron, Kobe, and Durant. Really, all of them I've heard very good on. Somebody suggested that this would be part of the discussion, and unfortunately, I don't really play in these shoes. I usually go in like a Hyperfuse or a Hyperdunk, something that's a little bit cheaper or whatever, although they are more expensive than a Durant. But yeah, I usually play in higher top shoes, so I can't really speak for this, although I would have to pick maybe the LeBron, just because they're high tops, and I personally like high tops for basketball more. Whereas the Kobe's kind of like a mid-low, and the Durant's a low. But the Jordan 12 can be a high, or it could be like a mid. So I know that kind of sounded useless in that situation, but yeah, that's just my opinions on the LeBron 9, Kobe 7, KD 4, and the Jordan 2012 in terms of how they rack up against each other. Let me know what you guys think down below, and also at this time, subscribe above. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and stay tuned for the next one. The next discussion video is actually going to be about the Nike SB models, which I'm very excited for. So, it's been Champion 23. Peace out.